Congressional sources say Bordallo, as expected, is among the House conferees who will sit down with their Senate Armed Services counterparts this week to hash out a compromise defense authorization bill. Bordallo has been fighting for weeks to counter Senate efforts by Arizona's John McCain and Armed Services Chair Carl Levin to freeze or even undermine Guam buildup funding the House backed in its defense bill. McCain succeeded last week in attaching a congressional study to the Senate's version that would review U.S. national security interests in the Pacific over the next 30 years and propose a defense posture for U.S. forces. Not needed, says Bordallo, who sees the study panel as another build-up stalling tactic when she argues what's needed is action. The House would fund both military and civilian build-up projects. Making Bordallo's job tougher in conference was a unanimous vote in Senate Appropriations and a later Senate vote to scuttle some $155 million for the North Ramp utilities and Finnegazan water utilities, as well as the incrementally funded Air Force Fuel Systems maintenance hangar. That move angered Bordallo, as did McCain's opposition to $33 million in House and Senate appropriations for civilian projects. Bordallo complains McCain supported those projects last year, but now argues are unnecessary and costly. The question is how deep build-up support will run among House negotiators who must outvote their Senate counterparts on Guam funding issues to prevail in conference. The Senate comes to the table with an apparently united front against military projects, but is divided on civilian ones. The other challenge is the clock. With so much to do to finish out the year before Christmas, the House and Senate may complete action on authorizing defense programs, but not on funding them, prolonging uncertainty over the Guam buildup into next year. On Capitol Hill, Matt Kay for PNC News.